what am I saying? What am I looking at? Is it not the same Yul Edochie that said he's a skit maker and that he's not married to Judy Austin and will never ever be married to Judy Austin? He said, Mary Aligwe Edochie remains my wife today, tomorrow, and forever. He said a useless blog out there was one that was putting trash on social media, spreading lies and rumors about him and his beautiful wife, May. He was asked further, what about that lady called Judy Austin Mogalu Obasi? He said, no, we are colleagues. We are only colleagues. We're simply trying to expand our finance by getting into skit making. You know, skit makers have taken over the industry. We have nothing to feed upon. We are struggling. And I am yet to get on Netflix. I am yet to get on Amazon Prime. I just have to do what I have to do. No, Judy Austin is not my wife. Now, because Mary is not contesting the paternity of the children that Judy Austin claimed belongs to herself and Yul Edochie, she cannot begin to request for DNA. DNA will only be requested for if she wants to remain in that marriage. But as it is, she already said she is out of it. She's not interested in it. Why did I start with all of this? You'll get to find out. So Yul Edochie wrote this at work. And he decided to show that ring. What does that tell you? Yul Edochie is not yet ready to quit. You see that marriage of a thing with Judy Austin and with May. It seems from the look of things, the way I'm looking at it, the way I am seeing it, Yul Edochie wants by force polygamy. You know, that kind of polygamy, shadow polygamy. He wants to maintain that Mary is his legal wife. And it is out of misinformation and out of those friends that his father talked about, that Mary is a good woman, but those friends of hers are the ones that manipulated her. They are the ones that influenced her. They gave her bad advice that she should let go, that she should stay off, that she should cut off from Yul Edochie, my son. This is the same thing that Yul Edochie is maintaining. Now, let us quickly look at the comment section. You will see what people are saying. In fact, people wrote a lot of things. But you know, the first person on the list is Judy Austin. She said, hottest man alive. Hottest man alive. And people lambasted her. Let us go to what people are saying before we go to what people are saying directly to Yul Edochie. Someone said, we are tired of this yeye ailing. Try something else. You whack directions, Abi director. Carry your gigolo, enter bed, and stop all this fake ailing. Another person say, go and sit down. Akpa beans. Someone say, ain't you done yet? Change style, Biko. Your ailing turn to noise making. And I want to say, ewu awusa. And I want to say, restless akuna. Go and nyash down. And I want to say, you can say that again in name. Now, these are supporters. Anyway, let's proceed. You see, this is back to back. You support Judy, you collect. You support Judy, you collect. But people are saying that Judy Austin has this fake account, so she uses that to troll. She uses that to defend herself without defending herself with her official handle. A lot of things. Someone say, can you ever in your entire life be compared to me? I pity who go marry or who go marry you because I don't think your brain, okay, that person is simply saying your brain is not there. And I would say, if you like, enter inside filters or let filters enter you, it cannot change the fact that you are frustrated. People are looking at Yul Edochie and they're like, wait, this guy, you're not okay, you're not healthy. It's the truth. Let us be sincere. He caused it himself. It's not as if maybe people just decided to be bad. Yul Edochie is the one that caused it himself. We are not talking about the polygamy move. No, not at all. Polygamy is not something that is strange. In fact, a lot of people listening to me, you might be a product of polygamy. Some of you like it, some don't like it. Many of you, if we are to ask, you have stories, a lot of stories to tell about polygamy. Yes, not to talk of that girlfriend that you found out your dad had later in life, even though you guys were not living together. And maybe when your dad passed away, or you got to a certain time, or you went to school and you saw this person that looks like you or looks like your dad, and eventually everyone got to find out that daddy has another woman out there. Some are comfortable with it because they know that their mom, she terrorized their father, and the man needed peace of mind, and somehow he found peace, or he found succor out there. A lot of people, like I said, if you ask them, they will tell you stories, a lot of stories. But in the case of you, Edochie, still on you, Edochie, look at it. Look at what he thought would be good, would favor him. Everything turned upside down. Another person wrote this: the most useless a cookie ever, apa dirty. Another one wrote this: a lot of things. You come on, when you see comments that are like 2,000 and 2,000 comments, for example, and 1,999 is in this direction, you know already that you Edochie cannot be all right. You Edochie can never be all right. Someone say your RIP is very, very close. Your cup of evil is already full. All the innocent people, you and your wicked Ojuju mother has RIP is coming after your miserable life. Juju Ekwensu, you will never know peace because your hands is full of blood shed. Ekwensu. Now wow. I don't know how Judy Austin sleeps at night. Although they say she doesn't sleep, that she has a place that she goes to in the middle of the night. She goes to a place in the middle of the night, and she backs Yul Edochie on that journey. And they made Yul Edochie believe that Yul Edochie is the head of the waters. Isi Mili. Oh, what a pity. I don't know what Yul Edochie does inside of the sea. Maybe he believes that it's a nightmare, or it's just some of those things. Maybe Yul Edochie finds himself under the river. Unfortunately, he joins Judy Austin to be cleaning the shoes, or what, I don't know what they have there that Yul Edochie is doing there. What a pity. Someone say if you like. Someone say see filter everywhere. God, I beg you, when you were married to me, you don't use filter, but since you married Obasi leftover, you and filter now 5 and 6. Someone say, oh Diego, please can you snap without filter? Someone say, there is no law in this world. You can force a woman to marry you. Queen May don't love you anymore. You want to go back, not because of love, but because of money and properties. Another person wrote, any man that is using filter, pink lips, TikTok is a red flag. And I would say, see as Odogu just the fresh anyhow. Obviously, you know, there are people who find joy in dragging you in the opposite direction, while there are people who will drag you in the direction that you are facing, and you feel like, okay, these people are supporting me, but they are just opening the door for you to be dragged more. So I want to say the only time he wears his ring is when he is on movie set. If not me be Judy, for the shame for myself for 3 good years, you refuse to sign divorce paper so it can completely be yours still, yet she never gets sense. Habi the baba when like the charm no walk reach that side in me. Hey. Don't want to say this one I picking for her too, because May made a sweet, charming, beautiful post yesterday. You won't show yourself secondary school doings. Don't say, oh God, filter show your real face. You first destroyed Judy and forced her out of marriage by promising her heavenly blessings, and now everything is turning into daydream, so she should return the match to you. Now he has lost almost young, notable, successful Igbo men and restored to dancing along the road inside the car. Jack of all trades, from movie producer to skit maker to land agent to pastor to traditional worshiper and back to movie director. Now wow, what a journey. You knock your fellow man wife and knocked her out of her marriage. Release Mr. Obasi's children. Justice for Mr. Obasi. I will say, Oga, I hope say no be the ring of you and Queen May wedding. One, no, because May has removed her own, no, she's gone. because she don't want polygamy life and you cannot force her to accept it. So Kukuma remove the ring for your finger. Oh, and I was saying, okay, Judy Austin has pulled you down. This one is very important. I want us to deal with it. Judy Austin has pulled you down. Even as so-called spiritual forces have been unable to give you riches, fame, or people's love. Go back and read your Bible. This is not the way of God. If it were, things would have been great for you by now. Yes, this is serious. You might look at this as, oh, one of those is, no, this is serious. I will not lie to you. Apart from Edochie jumping from pillar to post, running around circles in that industry where they find a lot of desperate women that they can take advantage of, women that they promise heaven and earth, promise whatever it is. This is deep. It is true that Edochie is on the floor. His action, Judy Austin's negative energy, pulled Edochie down. I explained to you about the spiritual forces that Judy Austin had or has. Well, I told you that not everybody that you are told are from that water. Oh, this lady, she's a Ogbaje, she's a Mary, she's a water child, she's marine child, she's gutter child, she's drainage child, she's anything that there is water, even drainage, you know, even your reservoir, you know, your well. They say they have all of these people having some spiritual meetings inside of your well in the middle of the night, inside of that borehole that you dug, inside of the drainage, the gutters, the toilet sink, and whatever. You know, they say they have these people doing some meetings there in the middle of the night and in the deep ocean, the Mediterranean, down to wherever. They said, if you date any of these ladies, you'll be rich. You know, we've listened to folk tales, folklore back in those years where they propagate such stupidity, lies that don't make sense. That if you date them, you'll be rich, everything will be fine for you, they will open the door to wealth, and these are blah, 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 blah. So, look at you, Edochie. He was told he was spiritually scammed. He was told all of these stories. Truth be told. He had gone to consult. They said, there is this lady in your life. Once you are with this lady, everything will be fine for you. Your life will take a different dive. But he didn't know the direction of the dive. You should have asked them, which dive? Is it up or down? He didn't ask them. They told him everything will be fine because she's from the river. That any man that appreciates this type of woman, everything will be fine. That his political career is just a small thing. All he needs to do, blah, blah, blah. Edochie did it. Today, Edochie's destiny is on the floor. That little Abuja thing was a trick by the kingdom of lies. They made Edochie believe that, yes, you see, now you're in Abuja. It's slowly, take it easy. Don't worry, you will get there. You will shock your enemies. And Edochie is getting older. He's here to shock his enemy. They didn't even give him power for pastor work, to see vision. Or is it vision? For him to foretell. They didn't give him spirit of divination, to give people lies, half truth, and the rest lies. They didn't give him that power to heal anybody. His ministry, nothing, zero. Judy knows what she's doing. That this type of Edochie, they cannot be trusted. Give him too much, he will match you, step on you, kick you. Judy also, being a bad person, they both know themselves. I think they are good for themselves. So what do you guys think? She said, hottest man alive. Sorry, oh.